So let's take a meeting, perhaps with a colleague or with a client. As human beings, we are territorial creatures. You will all depend on which way you voted in the referendum. You may have a certain predilection towards the economic union, or you may have voted no and think that the shores of this country are all important. You'll certainly have a strong feeling towards the county that you live in, even stronger towards the town, even stronger towards the street that you're in. Of course, your home and the grounds around it become even more important to us. Some people take it to ridiculous extremes and even have their favourite chair that no one else is allowed to sit in. So we have these spatial needs as human beings, and the way we position ourselves when we're communicating with each other actually has an emotional bearing on how the meeting will go. Now, it's very, very often when you sit in a meeting with people, you'll quite naturally sit either side of the desk. That is probably the worst position you can sit in if you want to achieve something positive with that person. Because we're territorial, we subconsciously will put a line down the middle of the desk. Everything this side is our side of our territory, the other side is their territory. If you don't believe that's the case, next time you go for a meal with somebody, restaurants will always put the condiments in the centre of the table. Wait for them to go to the loo and then push the condiments onto their side of the table. I can guarantee you when they come back, literally within minutes, they'll push them back to the centre. So you're making an attack into their territory, they'll then repulse it to get back on equal terms with you. So sitting either side of a table is probably fine for a disciplinary hearing or interview where you're wanting to create that sort of competitive, defensive sort of environment, but it's certainly no good if you're having a meeting with colleagues or with clients or potential clients. Far, far better to sit across the corner of the table, especially if it's somebody new that you're seeing, because the corner of the table will give a partial barrier to make the person feel comfortable, but you've also got the openness between you as well. If you're counselling someone or seeing someone with a personal problem, why not sit on the same side of the table as them? You're literally showing them, I'm on your side. We're on the same side of the table. This is theoretical, obviously. It would never happen, but if you had a client come in with a complaint against you or your organisation, and you perhaps were sitting with a colleague, then the corner position again would be a good position. But say you had to bring in somebody with additional expertise from your organisation. If they came and sat with you, the client's perception would be, oh, well, yeah, they're all singing off the same hymn sheet. I'm getting all the same stuff here. If you, however, sat them at the other end of the table, that would put them in what's called an independent position. So what they said would be much more believable to the client. So again, with these sort of things, it's just thinking about it beforehand, before you go in.